Hey Floyd, what was your reaction to the fight, man? What was your reaction to the fight, champ?
I think Lamont win. Who you gonna win? Lamont.
Man, you gotta just create more action. That's a sparring session as far as I'm concerned.
Boxing legend Floyd Mayweather weighed in on the Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach bout, sharing his thoughts on the outcome. The boxing world exploded after the fight ended in controversy. Shakur Stevenson also reacted strongly, insisting it wasn't a draw. Roach won. He criticized Davis for being overconfident and underestimating Roach's skills. Stevenson believes Davis assumed Roach wasn't a real threat, which led to his struggles in the ring. Fans echoed Stevenson's frustration.
I think Lamont win. Who you gonna win? Lamont.
You thought Lamont won? By how many rounds?
I don't know.
You still want the Tank Davis fight?
What?
You still want the Tank Davis fight? What went wrong? What went wrong? Take out a little steam more fire out of me, or is it still the same?
I mean, we're gonna see. I'm the best fighter in boxing. I've been saying this, so.
Shakur, what went wrong for Gervonta in this fight? Just because, could we say maybe because Lamont didn't come in, they really...
I think he got overconfident. I think he was thinking Lamont wasn't that good. I told everybody how the fight was gonna go. The fight went exactly how I said. Exactly.
After seeing this performance from Gervonta, do you believe your confidence has gone a little bit more up?
My confidence been up. I've been knew I was the best.
Shakur tweeted about the Tank versus Roach match, stating, "My ticket hit tonight." For those who don't know about boxing, he added that the fight went exactly as he had predicted. Fans agreed, demanding a rematch. Renowned boxer and media personality Jake Paul expressed his disappointment in Davis's performance, stating that the fight lacked the intensity expected from a championship bout. Paul remarked that Davis needed to create more action, likening the match to a sparring session rather than a competitive fight. He further commented that this was not the Gervonta Davis he was familiar with, implying a deviation from Davis's usual aggressive style.
He got lucky as a draw. He did a good fight though. I thought he won it, but man, you gotta just create more action. That's a sparring session as far as I'm concerned. But god damn, that's not the Gervonta I know.
Middleweight champion Demetrius Andrade weighed in on the fight, acknowledging Lamont Roach's impressive skills showcased during the bout. Andrade opined that the match should not have been ruled a draw, suggesting that Roach had done enough to secure a victory. Despite the controversial decision, Andrade praised the overall quality of the fight, highlighting the competitiveness and skill displayed by both fighters.
The fight, Roach had something that we all wasn't expecting. He might have had power. His distance was good. He came in ready, prepared to fight, and he showcased that. And man, we had a good fight overall. It was a good IQ fight.
In all honesty, do you think Roach pulled it off?
I'm not gonna say that. I don't think that the draw is good. You know. Other than that, it was a great fight. We'd love to see it again. It's me again, Caleb Plant, Chalo, Munguia, Edgar Belanga. Where the fuck you motherfuckers at? Let's get this shit happen. You already know. So I'm playing. Let's get these shits popping, man. Time is ticking. Tick, 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 tick.
I mean, 100%. What do you think about Berlanga's obviously opponent that he chose? I mean,
Lightweight contender Isaac Cruz expressed his disagreement with the draw decision, pointing out a critical moment where Davis took a knee during the fight. Cruz argued that the judges and referee failed to award Roach the appropriate points for this occurrence, which could have influenced the final outcome. He implied that this oversight contributed to the unjust draw decision.
Pues ahora sí que dieron una gran pelea, ahora sí que me sorprendió la pelea que dio Lamont Roach y bueno, fue una gran pelea para toda la aficionada.
¿Tú crees que fue un empate?
No, yo creo que no, creo que le quedó una de ver la caída a Lamont Roach, pero bueno, decisión de los jueces y del referee que no le hizo válida la caída, no le hizo el conteo.
¿Qué le fue mal en esta pelea para Gervonta? ¿Qué fue lo que no hizo para que los jueces le den esta pelea? ¿Tú qué piensas?
Bueno, él nada más apostó a un solo round, a un solo golpe para poderlo noquear, y el cual Loma venía muy bien preparado, muy bien concentrado en el plan de trabajo. Bueno, creo que a Tank le faltó presionar, tirar más golpes para ser más contundente y que se viera más efectivo a la hora de la victoria.
¿Te gustaría ver una revancha entre ellos?
Pues estaría muy agradable. Ahora sí que en la primera estuvo muy buena, yo creo que en la segunda también.
Former world champion Danny Garcia reflected on the bout, describing it as a great fight that showcased the talents of both boxers. Regarding Gervonta Davis's performance, Garcia noted that not every night in boxing represents a fighter's best, suggesting that Davis may have had an off night. He emphasized the unpredictable nature of the sport and the challenges fighters face in maintaining peak performance consistently.
Danny, what's going on, my man? What do you think of the fight?
Stay with me,
Danny, what do you think of the fight, man? Are you surprised by the outcome? It was a close fight.
I'm surprised the way Lamont fought. I knew Lamont was going to come to fight. It was an opportunity of a lifetime. He did a good job. He fought a great fight.
What went wrong with Tank Davis? I mean, I was expecting him to knock him out.
Every night in boxing is not your best, you feel me? But at least you got the
Would
draw.
you like to see a rematch of this or jump into a fight with Shakur Stevenson?
They don't, whatever they want to do. You think it was a draw? I don't know. It was a good fight.
Veteran boxing commentator Jim Lampley shared his thoughts on the fight's outcome, stating that draws are generally disappointing for both fans and the fighters involved. He highlighted that many expected Gervonta Davis to secure a knockout victory, especially considering that Lamont Roach had moved up in weight class for this fight. Lampley suggested that Davis's inability to knock out Roach could be seen as a setback in his career, potentially affecting his standing in the lightweight division.
Bag for fans, for people in the sport, etc., etc. I thought it was, in essence, the right decision. The only question about whether the upset draw is justified is whether Steve Willis erred in not deducting a point in a late round when Tank Davis appeared to touch the canvas with his hand. And, you know, that is going to stay in the woodwork and haunt the fight in the breach a little bit. But at the end of the day, it's a setback in Tank's career and for his reputation. I think most observers expected him to knock Roach out, particularly because Roach was moving up from 130 to 135. Sometimes when a fighter moves up in weight, he gets stronger, and it looked as though maybe Roach did get stronger and had a greater ability to resist Tank's power than other opponents have had, because Tank did tag him with a lot of clean shots, and he wound up throwing more punches than he likes to throw to get that done. He tagged him both on the chin and to the belly, etc., and couldn't seem to hurt Roach. And that was another surprise in the overall picture of the fight.
Undefeated welterweight champion Terrence Crawford took to social media to express his astonishment at the referee's decision not to count Davis's knee incident as a knockdown. Crawford's tweet highlighted his disbelief, suggesting that the officials may have overlooked standard boxing rules during the fight. "I've never seen someone take a knee and they don't count it as a knockdown. Must have forgot the rules for tonight."
Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaned on the ground and he took a knee. He took a knee. What is he doing? He forgot his...
Former three-division world champion Abner Mars called for a rematch between Davis and Roach, asserting that Roach performed true to his capabilities, which many, including Davis, may have underestimated. Mars suggested that this underestimation contributed to the fight's outcome, and that a rematch would allow both fighters to adjust their strategies accordingly. This fight has left the boxing world divided. From Floyd Mayweather to Terrence Crawford, everyone has an opinion. But the real question is, what's next for Gervonta Davis? Will he silence the critics in a rematch? Or has Lamont Roach already proven his dominance? The controversy isn't over yet, and I've got some explosive updates coming your way. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because my next video is going to reveal some shocking insights and behind-the-scenes details that you don't want to miss. And let me know in the comments, do you think Davis deserved a rematch, or was Roach robbed? Let's get the debate started.